Getty. More than 700,000 British citizens visit Australia each year. We want to make visiting Australia as easy as possible. We'd hate to think that after that long flight, the visitor then has to stand in long queues waiting for immigration clearance. But we want to know who is coming to our country and to make sure anyone who is a risk to the Australian people is kept out. So here's how we do it. If you are British and wish to visit Australia, you must have a visa. But don't worry, you don't have to send your passport to the Australian High Commission. That system was abolished long ago. All visas issued to British citizens going to Australia are issued electronically. A British holidaymaker only needs to go online and spend a few minutes filling in an electronic visa application form and press send. Within seconds, your visa will be electronically issued with an email going to your inbox. And the good news is it's free. If you are one of the few British visa applicants whose application is rejected, that's because you have a criminal record or you are a person of some security concern. Otherwise, your 2-minute application is simple and it provides the Australian government with essential information about who is coming into Australia. Our visa system is universal. We want to make visiting Australia as easy as possible. Alexander Downer. We want to know who is coming to our country and we want to know why they are coming. Our system ensures we can achieve that objective. If there are any problems with people planning to come to Australia, such as a background in supporting extremism, we will identify them long before they get to Australia and be able to keep them out. And then when you arrive at one of our modern, clean airports, you really don't want to find a long queue of tired people and screaming children. If you have a British passport, you just go to the electronic passport reader and pass through the smart gate. At the moment, the electronic passport reader system can be used by people with passports from 17 countries. Getty. British visitors can fill in an online application form that accounts for 44% of all the people who visit Australia. Over the next 3 years, we plan to increase that to 90%, and Britain would be wise to follow our example post-Brexit. Though we are pleased with the way that our visa and arrival system is working, we are investing in technology to make it even simpler. We hope it will be possible to set up a system which identifies your face on arrival and matches it with the biometric information in the chip in your passport. This will all happen without you having to remove your passport from your pocket or handbag. In other words, you will be able to go from aircraft to baggage carousel without having to show your passport to either a machine or an immigration officer. It will be an even faster system than the one currently in place. We hope to be the first country in the world to introduce it. We are in a race with a couple of other nations, but being Australians, we are determined to win. As the UK is currently overhauling its passport system, there is arguably no better time for you to embrace this new biometric technology too. We have invested heavily over the past few years to try to make it as easy as possible for Britons to visit Australia. And plenty do. But we have done something else which is really important to us. With our new system, we can protect ourselves from anyone who might want to come to our country to do us harm. And one final point. We also know who leaves our country, not just who comes in. When you leave Australia, an electronic reader will read your passport on the way out. That gives us the information to know that you have left it electronically. We will know that you have fulfilled the conditions of your visa. In other words, if you decide to cheat and overstay, we'll find out. It's great to see an increased use of the electronic passport reader system at British airports. But you still don't have it on the Eurostar, and it is not available to people who do not have British passports unless they are registered travelers. So the UK is getting there, but you still have a way to go.